when Unc say he want to date younger men, they killed
Right.
me. What they said, what the women, what? Yeah, what I said, I want to date younger women. What I said? Oh, when I want to date, when I want to date younger women, what they say, Ocho? Right. Oh, I'm a creep. Oh, I'm what they call that? What they call that when a man like I'm grooming. That's the term they use with me. Yeah. Grooming.
Peace. In my last video, I talked about how even though I'm generally a descriptivist, I kind of play fast and loose with words. It is sometimes very important that we get words precise, particularly in medical and legal proceedings where there are real world consequences hinging on the language involved. And in this video, I want to help y'all do that by expanding your vocabulary. First up, when y'all heard me say this, CSC is not grape. The first C in CSC quite literally stands for consent. That was a misspeak on my part. What I was referring to was CNC, not CSC. CSC being the legal term for grape. In the discussion about the Shannon Sharpe kerfuffle, CNC was brought up, and the comment was made that men who indulge in CNC are actually grapists who have found willing participants to play out their grapist tendencies. Hence, I pointed out that the operative word in CNC is consensual, as opposed to the C in CSC, which is criminal. There's that. Next up, in the overall discussion, not specific to the allegations against Shannon Sharpe, someone said that generally, older men who date 19-year-olds are actually PDF files, even though it's legal. Well, PDF file isn't a legal term, but more of a medical term in the context of psychology. And a PDF file is someone who's attracted to children. And not only are 19-year-olds not legally children, more specifically, PDF files are people who are attracted to prepubescent children. So that term wouldn't apply to 19-year-olds in neither the legal nor medical context. The more accurate term that you're looking for an older adult who's attracted to 15 to 19-year-olds is an ephebophile. Now, ephebophile may not sound as damning as PDF file. In fact, I can say ephebophile without having to use a euphemism because, well, the algorithm isn't really targeting that word. It's not as well known and therefore doesn't pack the same punch as calling someone a PDF file. But it is more accurate in this instance. And that distinction matters. Taking prepubescent children and 19-year-olds and conflating them as one group does harm to prepubescent children, because a 19-year-old preying on a prepubescent child would make the 19-year-old a PDF file. 19-year-olds and 9-year-olds are not the same, though they can both be preyed upon by older adults. Lastly, as expected, there was a group of people who insisted that I was defending Shannon Sharpe. And I know that there are some folk who lack the critical thinking, or maybe they're just too emotionally invested to really think about what I'm saying, and you will walk away with, there goes son defending predatory men, or even worse, oh, he sounds like a PDF file himself. Despite the fact that everything I said is actually advocating for the minor, the grape victim. And in fact, I had not even commented on the situation with Shannon Sharpe at all. I literally said, which brings us to the latest Shannon Sharpe kerfuffle. I don't have anything in particular to add to the tea, but there is something that I want to address about the language that's being used in the discussion. I was talking about the language being used in discussion of the situation and the overall topics that arose in that discussion. Still, some of you responded with vitriol, defensiveness, and in some cases, willful obtuseness, despite my best efforts to not provoke that exact reaction. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Some of you will simply not be reasoned with. Which brings me to the last and final word, misology. While such a reaction may seem like textbook cognitive dissonance, and it may well be exactly that, there's also misology. A misologist is a person who simply has an aversion to enlightenment, reasoning, argument for the purpose of education, and trying to reason with them further is like trying to put out a grease fire with water. While that approach may work in other situations, because of the nature of this conflagration, it will only make it worse. So don't argue with misologists. If you have something to offer, offer it up, and let those who will take it receive it, and those who will not, do what they will. Elsewhere. We out, ya.